this was a time when we both stepped back, and I would say to him, this is the first time I felt like I threw the checklist away. Like I threw it away, and I definitely could have gone into the pandemic thinking I've got to wait for everything to open up so I can do things exactly the way that I'm used to doing them. But then about 3 days in, I thought, wait, this could be an opportunity for me to do things in a way I haven't ever done them before. What would my work sound like if I took away all of my fear-based checklisting that I have inflicted on myself?
Wow.
So I
That's
guess you know the
huge.
answer now. Yeah.
To me, there's an interesting correlation here between these two albums and this idea of getting into a pure space, the freedom and the space being another key word to this, um, and the idea of going back and re-recording your music. Do you see a correlation between reflecting the person you've been and becoming the person you want that you are and are going to be?
Wow, there's a lot to unpack there. But it does resonate with me a lot because I was allowed to start re-recording my music in November. By then, we had a great deal of Evermore done. I had shot a music video for Willow, but I was still writing and I was still recording. So there would be days where I'd be recording "You Belong with Me," and then I'd be recording a song like "Happiness," which is on Evermore, and it
Wow.
made me feel really proud of sort of the scope of things. And looking back when I was a teenager and I would write about, my troubles in high school and the drama and the pining away and all that stuff, that was all so valid to me at that time in my life. Just as much as Evermore is so valid to my happiness at this time in my life. So it's been really, I've really felt very grateful lately for people giving me the ability to grow up creatively. And I know there have been snags and there have been times where people have been like, I don't like her, several times. But for the most part, I feel a great amount of gratitude that I was able to make music from the time I was a teenager to the time that I'm 31.
And normally, you put those songs out and then you have to let them go. And even when you perform them in front of people, I often feel like they belong more to the fans and to the audience sometimes than they even do to the artists. And getting a chance to re-record them for whatever reason, whatever prompted this thing, the fact that you get to go and listen to these and re-record them,